Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Exam Buddy. Now let's do our assignment. Indoor air pollution, week 5th, assignment 5th. So the first question is, which of the following is an example of homogeneous reaction? So these are the option, and now let's check the answer of our first question. So question first, heterogeneous reaction, gas, solid, gas, liquid, solid, liquid. So the answer of our first question is B, reaction between NO and O3 in the gas phase. Now the second question is, in chemical kinetics, the rate constant of a reaction is most influenced by. So these are the option, and the answer of our second question is C, temperature and activation energy. Now the third question is, the temperature dependent of reaction rate constant is explained by. So these are the option: Arrhenius equation, Boyle's law, Royle's law, Dalton's law. So let's check the answer of our third question. So, question third, chemical kinetics collision theory to predict and understand the magnitude of reaction rate coefficient and their temperature dependency. So, the answer of our third question is A, Arrhenius equation from collision theory. Now, the fourth question is, why are indoor air chemical reactions increasingly important in modern building? So, these are the option, and now let's check the answer of our fourth question. So, question fourth, why indoor air reactions making building more airtight, reducing ventilation rate. So, the answer of our fourth question is C, modern buildings are more airtight, reducing ventilation and trapping pollutants. Now, the fifth question is, indoor surfaces like walls, furniture, and flooring contribute to chemical reaction because. So, these are the option. And now let's check the answer of our fifth question. So, question fifth, surface chemistry plays a large role in determining the composition of indoor air in some environment. Much large surface area to volume, wall, ceiling, floors, furnishing. So, the answer of our fifth question is D, they provide large surface area for heterogeneous reaction. Now the sixth question is, what is the key reason that NO3 radical can reach appreciable concentration indoors? So these are the option. And now let's check the answer of our sixth question. So question sixth, however, indoors absence of a strong light sources, NO3 radical concentration can reach appreciable concentration. So the answer of our sixth question is B, there is an absence of strong UV light to photolyze NO3. Now, the seventh question is, why are surface reactions more significant in indoor air chemistry than in outdoor air? So, these are the option. And now, let's check the answer of our seventh question. So, question seventh, surface chemistry plays a large role in determining the composition of indoor air in some environment. Much larger surface area to volume, wall, ceiling, floor, furnishing. So, the answer of our seventh question is D, indoor environment have a much higher surface area to volume. Now the eighth question is, why does indoor photolysis tend to be weaker than outdoor photolysis? So these are the option, and let's check the answer of our eighth question. So question eight, photolysis reaction indoor rely on two different components, indoor lighting. Most of the UV component of sunlight is filtered out by glass in the windows, particularly when the glass laminated. So the answer of our eighth question is C, indoor lighting and window glass limited UV radiation. Now the ninth question is, which indoor chemical reaction can lead to the formation of ozone as a secondary pollutant? So these are the option. And now let's check the answer of our ninth question. So question 9, photochemical smoke NOx and VOC react to form the brown haze. Photochemical smoke in outdoor NOx, VOC, O3, aldehyde, pan are the primary and secondary pollutant. So the answer of our ninth question is A, reaction of VOCs with nitrogen oxide in the presence of sunlight. Now the 10th question is, what happened to the rate of a reaction if the temperature is increased by 10 degrees Celsius, assuming the reaction follows the general rule? So these are the option. It remains the same. It increased by a factor of 10. It approximately doubles. It decreased by half. So the answer of our 10th question is C. It approximately doubles. Now submit your answer. Thank you friends for watching this video.